Welcome to this reading. This is Golden Lion Tarot bringing a timeless tarot reading to you. So, whenever you get this reading, that is when the reading will most likely fit your situation. But today's reading is a little different because it is honing in on the month of May 2024. I suppose if you get this a different month, it may pertain to the month that you are viewing it. But as for now, we're just going to speak on the month of May. So I've asked the tarot and spirit to assist with bringing some predictions for this month. So if you could now just take a moment to acquaint yourself with the three piles. We're trying to get like some energetic reading on what the month ahead has to offer you. All right, so if you are called to choosing more than one pile, then wonderful. If you're called to just choosing one pile, then that's where your message will lie. Okay, so the first pile, we have this lovely Dalmatian quartz or Dalmatian jasper. And I asked this little star of Dalmatian jasper to bring more fun into your life, a sense of newness and optimism. All right, pile two, we've got this lovely howlite. I ask this howlite to assist you with expanding your awareness and opening your emotions so that you may feel safe and secure to explore your feelings. Then pile number three, this is a lovely gold stone, and I ask this gold stone to help to bring more sparkle into your life, to jazz up your current situations and bring in more love and prosperity. All right, so take all the time you need in choosing which pile is for you today, and we will begin. Welcome to your reading pile number one. Today you chose this lovely Dalmatian jasper, and I ask this Dalmatian jasper to bring a sense of play, a sense of fun into your life. I ask it to bring a sense of renewal, a sense of newness and optimism. All right. So, what are your May predictions, pile number one? So, I am asking the cards to show me which part of the month will be especially of interest to your life this May. All right. So, we've got new moon in Pisces energy. Okay. So, how I'm doing this is I'm correlating this card to the part of the month that will be of interest to you. So let's see, I'm going to grab my calendar and see when Pisces is going to be in the forefront in the moon energy. And we've got my trusty calendar here. So let's see. Okay, so it looks like I feel that the part of the month that's going to be highlighted for you in the month of May is going to be toward the end of the month, like the last few days of the month. So feeling around the 29th, the 30th, the 31st. So the very ending of the month, the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st are going to be of special interest to this reading. 29th, 30th, 31st. Okay, so let's see what is going to be highlighted for you in this part of the month. So Pisces does talk about um more like the psyche realm, the mediumship realm. It exemplifies the artist within us, or the psychic within us, the musician within us, the artsy part of us. Okay, we've got the Lovers. So it may be highlighting the part of your romantic life. Ooh, we've got double Lovers. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is going to be revolving around a relationship. And for those of you that are not in a relationship, this is going to revolve around you coming into harmony with your divine self, with the part of you that you savor, the part of you that you feel free when you hone into, that you have unconditional love for. It's the part of you, it's your divine higherness, your divine higher self that resides within you. So that part of you is going to be activated toward the end of this month, dear pile ones. So okay, let's see what else we've got here. We've got indecisive witch. So wake up. What is it that you truly want? Ooh, so some of you are going to feel indecisive possibly at some point in this month. And that's because there's a higher calling beckoning you. Nice. You've got the World. It's as if you know you could have the world if only you could just get out of like your own way and open up this part of yourself. You know that that part of you exists. The month of May, you're really going to be feeling that part of you. You're going to be feeling, unrealized dreams, unrealized fantasies that linger in your subconscious. All right, then you've got Neptune energy. So this is just highlighting this energy even more. Neptune is the realm of desires, your intuition, what your intuitive self, it's a desire, it's a earnest desire, it's a individualistic desire. It's like the fantasy realm coming into tangibility. Neptune wants to bring your fantasies into reality. Oh my gosh, this is an exciting reading. Okay, and we've got the thinking man. It may be time for some of you to cocoon yourselves a bit, because you just really don't even know what your fantasies entail. Maybe it's time to find a way to increase your interest around your desires. Maybe not being so critical of yourself when you realize that there's something that you have like an innate desire toward, because there is a piece of gold within a passion. Passions lie within desires. Feeling fulfilled lies within the passion of fulfilling your desires. Okay, we've got anxiety. So I'm not surprised to see this card, because I was already realizing that there's some sort of stormy weather coming to the forefront. Nobody wants to be in a storm, right? Well, the thing is the storm brings growth. The storm brings vegetation. The storm brings water to the earth. The storm brings clarity. But when the storm is brewing, we can feel a sense of like bewilderment, or feeling lost, feeling feeling confused, feeling like we're not being productive, feeling like you're in an illusionment, feeling that you don't really know what's going on, a sense of confusion. And most people don't want to feel confused. People just want to know, this is what we're supposed to do for this day. Dot this, cross that, and check off X, Y, and Z, and then your day is complete. You have finished your task, and now you may relax. Well, this sort of energy, this Piscean and Neptunian energy, is bringing forth like something new out of the abyss. Sometimes it's not fun to go into the abyss because it can feel like you're being disillusioned, or your life's falling off track, or you're in a high state of confusion. But if you continue through that, if you continue through the confusion and just keep feeling that, on the other side of that is freedom. On the other side of the storm, the sun comes out and the vegetation feels fulfilled. All right. Let me know more about this Neptune card, Spirit. So toward the end of the month, it's going to be like you're going to have like a radical change in opinion upon how you go about looking at your desires, how you go about even opening up that portal of newness, that portal of like raw, like untouched material. Wow. So you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So going into this is like after the storm, you're going to have like you have vast potential lying in this untouched reality. Look at that. That's family inheritance. That's family wealth. That's generational wealth. That's having so much abundance that you're able to share with the people you love. You're able to share with your community. You're able to enjoy your harvest and also supply that harvest to other people that would appreciate it. So there's going to be somebody that, if you have a desire to create something, like a real, true, passionate desire, like your interest is there, then there's always going to be somebody on the receiving end. There's going to be somebody, because that's how this world works. If for every yin, there is a yang. For every desire, there is the ability to fulfill that desire. This person's chest is full. This person's heart is full. They are enjoying their earthly inhabitant. They are inhabiting the earth in a stable, secure way, and which is then able to promote more of their innate ability. I just keep hearing that you have an innate ability within, like, I don't know if it's the psychic realm, mediumship realm, musician realm, art realm, or if it's like working within like an institution, like in a compassionate, like nursing or health field. But somebody here has the compassion and the drive and the will to create from their heart. And that part of you is going to be acknowledged by the end of the month. Show me about this thinking man, Spirit. Okay, so sometimes we have to, look at a situation differently. Instead of feeling, this anxiety, you could look at the situation as, okay, so if someone's feeling unfulfilled in a situation, yeah, you could sit there and look at all the negative effects from you not being fulfilled. But ultimately, your heart is guiding you to where you're supposed to be. And that is a beautiful thing. That is magic. That is God. That is like realism. And it's also practical, because if you're following your heart, then you are doing what's best for everyone around you as well as yourself. which ultimately brings you to like unequivocal bliss and new passions arising, pulling out of nothingness something, and that something is like a component of unconditional love because it is in alignment with who you truly are. So yes, it's really time for you to see a situation in a new light. You may need to take a time out. You may need to um literally go to a playground and hang from the monkey bars. You may need to swing on a swing for a while. You may need to take your shoes off and step on the grass. You may need to stand next to a tree and touch the bark. You may need to go into solitude and find yourself breathing deeply and slowly. Because all of these things are going to help to align your brain chemistry and your heart into unification, which allows the illusions to just fall to the side. Okay, for some of you, there's a relationship that has run its course, and it really brings out a vast amount of fear to think about talking to this person in this way, bringing this up, being sincere about this. If there is not growth being had, then the fire will die. Because humanity, when people come together, we are natural creator beings. So when two people come together, they're creating something. They're creating a newness. They're creating off of each other, and it's a beautiful thing. But if the creation is not in movement and there's a sense of stagnancy, then your heart's going to kind of like die. And this is showing like a heart bursting open. So by the end of the month, whatever isn't fulfilling you, you're going to be very, very well aware of. And you're going to have the strength to move into something that excites you, or just move out of whatever feels stale. Just moving into stillness is going to feel exciting, because at least you're pulling yourself out of the anxiety. Okay. Let's see if anything. Let's get a message for the people that this is related to. A love. Whoa, that came shooting out. Okay, so we've got ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So for someone out there, their partner, or it could be the self, let their ego or what they believe they should be doing get in the way of their heart. They were trying to put on a show possibly, and it wasn't in alignment with what they truly feel inside. Someone was trying to make the people around them believe that they had something that maybe they didn't have. Okay, another message about love, spirits. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. So others of you are dealing with somebody that just like doesn't know how to appreciate a good thing. They don't know how to, maybe they were spoiled when they were young, or they just, when something looks good or something is good, they just sabotage it because they don't know how to appreciate a good thing. They don't know how to nurture and develop like a sense of safety and love and compassion, like that component of like nurturing another soul, they're not able to do properly. All right, and then I'm asking for a card if this is not love related. Poker face, taking a chance, risks, and options, not showing your hand yet, and gambling. So for some of you, what this is not love related, it's time to take a gamble. It's time to take a chance. If it feels scary, then that's a good indication that you're on the right track. Because sometimes when we have to take an investment within ourselves, it's going to feel scary. That means that you are doing something that's going to practically open your divine higher self within your world, within your life. We have to take chances, right? If you're not taking risks in this world, then you're not doing something that's really going to bring great benefits, great opportunities. Sometimes we have to, go out of our comfort zone to have real growth. All right, and then a final, let's get a little more. Let's take one of these. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. So when you are following your heart, it has rippling effects across the whole world. So everything affects everything, right? The butterfly effect. Okay? All it takes is one act of kindness, and that can like ruminate into millions of homes. One smile can change the world, right? So if you're following your heart, you're listening, then that's going to allow other people around you to follow their heart and listen in, which is going to orchestrate and produce a brand new world around us. If one person starts following their heart, then the person next to them feels safe to follow their heart. So it may be time for you to lead and stand up for following the heart. It will affect the world around you in a very positive way. All right, I ask you to please assist me, help me to get to 1,000 subscribers. I greatly appreciate you doing this, and I send you so much love as you continue on your journey and move into this new energy that's coming in for you. Please like this video and subscribe so that I can get these videos, to a higher group of people, to more people, and then I can find the ones that resonate with this channel. And I send you lots of love, and until next time, take care, Pile One. Welcome to your reading, Pile number 2. Today you chose this lovely little howlite star. And I ask this howlite star to expand your awareness of your emotions and to help you to see others' emotions clearly and to help you to feel safe and secure in the ability of expressing your emotions. To assist us with this reading, bringing your May prediction. Okay, so what is your May prediction? Let's see. So in what time, so what moon frame am I asking for? Okay, you've got the Aries new moon. Let me grab my calendar. So this reading is going to be pertaining to, so I got my calendar, my moon calendar. I'm finding where the Aries moon's going to be prevalent. Okay, so yours is in the beginning of the month. So this reading is going to be pertaining to the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th mainly. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm sure that it will bleed through into the week after that, but those are going to be the most potent days that this reading pertains to. So when the moon is in Aries, that's when this prediction will be most prevalent. So it says a time to take action. So what is it that you're going to be taking an action upon? Okay, the Cancer energy. So we've got Cancer rules the mother, family. That doesn't mean you're going to be a mother in this month. It just means that you're going to have like a caring and nurturing side to you, or it's going to be time to listen to your emotions, to listen to your heart, to listen to the sensitivity of what you really feel about a certain situation. So something could happen during the first week of May, and then by the end of the week, the weekend, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, you're going to have an opening, a time to contemplate, what happened, to really feel, are you into pursuing this situation, or is it time to come to an end? How do you really feel about it? Is it time to bring up something from your past to start healing it? Or is it time to bring up a worthwhile endeavor? Or is it time to listen to your heart and look at the elements that are making you feel a certain way? So this reading is all going to be centered around how you're feeling about something. Have you been ignorant to the dealings of your heart? If so, then it's time to look at this situation and see what you haven't been seeing, or feel what you haven't been feeling. It could be that you have been in a relationship with somebody for a while, but you haven't really looked at the components of it. Is this person giving, bringing to the table what you bring to the table? Is this person listening and nurturing you when you say, you need a listening ear? Do you do that for somebody that you care about when they say that they need a listening ear? And if you don't have the capability of being that listening ear, then why? Okay, because there is a reason for that. Is it because you aren't a worthwhile companion? No, of course not. But there is a reason why you don't want to listen to somebody's problem. And it's time to go into that feeling and figure out what that reason is. Is it for survival? Is it because this person doesn't stop nagging and you just try to go within your shell and survive to get through their complaints one more day? Okay, it's time to really sit back and figure out like the fundamentals of why you have repressed a part of yourself. There's a companionship energy within this reading. So this has to do with you and another being. It could be another being from your childhood, or it could be a lover or a parent or a sibling or a child. But some relationship, some underlying relationship, it's time to take a moment to look at. Or it could be, if this may not have to do with a relationship at all, but the relationship of you with yourself. How do you show up for yourself? Do you show up for yourself? Something's blooming within this weekend, within these few days, within this 4th, 5th, and 6th. Something magical, something sparkly, something's coming into awareness. Something is needing attention. and it's a beautiful thing. And if it feels painful to open up this can, that's because you haven't opened this can before. That's because you're being fearful of what's on the other side of looking at this emotion. Spirit's reminding you not to be. This is going to blossom into something worthwhile and beneficial for you and the people around you. Okay, so let's just grab a card and see what this might be pertaining to for... Okay, so this could be pertaining to somebody that you haven't been seeing eye to eye with in the recent past, or in a longer future, or in a longer timeline for some of you. But this is definitely somebody you haven't seen eye to eye with. See who else it might be for. Okay, for others of you, it could be a mother, or it could either be your mother this dealings with, or it could be nurturing yourself, the divine mother, the divine earth mother, how you synchronize yourself on this earth, how you feel abundant on this earth, how you show up for your inner self on this earth, who you claim to be, who you show yourself to be on the outside. Does it align with who you are on the inside? Such a mothering component to this reading. A very nurturing, compassionate side coming out. These days are going to be calling you to nurture and to hone in on a place where you haven't been compassionate enough in the past. Maybe it was due to surviving. Maybe you had to survive, so you didn't know how to be compassionate to a certain situation. But it's time to nurture this, to be there, to take the space. Don't feel that taking the space for this energy is going to deplete you, because it's not. In the long run, it's going to open up the floodgates for something very, like, a brand new prospect. A new sort of kindness flowing into your life from this time that you take to nurture this area of your life. The Temple Path. Okay, some of you, this is a deep, deep soul. Like, you have a deep, deep soul. And you're about to transcend an obstacle that brought karma into your life. So you're on the path. This path is going to open. It's going to illuminate. It's going to show you a higher ground. You may feel dizzy sometimes by this person. You may feel confused, dizzy, like you're in an optical illusion, like those mirrors, those funhouse mirrors. Like, things might not, in your past, you just weren't able to, like, fully see why this situation personified itself in the way that it did. But by this coming weekend, you're going to start feeling the truth behind why this person acted the way that they did toward you. Emotions are going to force things to the surface. You're about to get, like, down to the nitty-gritty foundations, fundamentals of why this karmic momentum kept manifesting into your life. Okay. Oh, you are the magician behind this situation. You may not feel that you are in control of this situation, but when you stop and take time to nurture your true feelings on this situation, you're going to start changing that dynamic. You're going to start feeling that you are in control of the happenings that correlate to what has been going on. You may have been dealing with somebody that was manipulative, or like the balance was disproportionate. Maybe the talking wasn't done in the highest light. Maybe you got caught up in, some sort of manipulation game or abuse, even controlling energy. Slowly but surely, you're going places. Beautiful energy, the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you have this. You're on the right path. Your footing is going to become more sure. You're going to feel that you're not alone once you take more time to actually nurture yourself in this situation. Maybe somebody was envious of you, or they just didn't see what you were doing, the kindness that was in your heart. They took it in the wrong way, or they thought that you were trying to like take over something, so they put up some protective barrier toward you. Something that's been regressed is going to stop sowing so much confusion into your life. Okay, let's see. Let's see what these emotions are that pile 2 may be dealing with. Anxious. You anticipate something that may or may not happen. It's overriding your thoughts, leading to physical symptoms of rapid heart rate and breathing. Feel your pulse, bring it down to a natural slow rhythm. So if this person makes you feel anxious, the beginning steps to feeling everything you need to feel about the situation is going to be to slow your heart rate down. How do you do that? The way I do it is always with breathing, right? Everyone talks about breath. That's because it's like the key component in getting through this life is learning how to breathe properly. Okay? So when you take 3 deep breaths, you do not feel the same as before you did, ever. Never, never, ever, ever. Every time you're frustrated or misaligned and you take the time, by the second breath, you're starting to feel different. By the third breath, you're aligned. You're in your highest ability to speak fluently in the way that your heart needs you to speak up for yourself. All right. Show me about this temple path, Spirit. Wow. So you really, oh my goodness, and you got the Magician twice here. Do you see that? You are in more control than you know you are, dear souls. But this person or this situation really has come at you in a very low level. If this is a person, then they just are not to your level. There's like a piece of them that's not as developed as you are. And it's going to take a lot of breathing and you wording things so that they can understand it. Like, they're not going to be able to take the criticisms as easily as you're able to. Because they're looking at every situation as fight or flight, whereas you're going to be able to feel into situations and really like try to gather more information so that you can become a more evolved soul. This person's just looking at a situation. Do I get out or do I take this on? Do I get out or do I take this on? And you're like over here saying, how can I use this to better myself? How can I adjust my thinking, my heart, my everything so that I am becoming a better person, a better version of myself? So it's going to take a lot of willpower on your end to word this in a way that this person can hear you and understand that you're not trying to hurt them. self-esteem. Understand your inner beauty that radiates outward. You are precious in so many ways. When you feel good about yourself, it shows. So sometimes our self-esteem can be influenced by the way people speak to us. We start thinking down on ourselves, or the way we were raised. If our parents didn't build us up, then we may not have the best self-esteem, and that could be something that you are working on this coming month. Also, this is something that's going to be playing into your it's going to be like overarching themes of your month is you building your self-esteem and you being able to like present yourself as this strong being, and people are going to see that you are acting different. And it's not going to be hard for them to notice that your self-esteem is changing, and they're going to really like begin looking at you differently, and then eventually looking up to you. I think they're already starting to. Okay, let's grab one of these and advice. Wow. You've got don't compromise. So, okay, we've got passive, resigned, intimidated, and fearful. Okay, so I believe that if you're feeling, fearful and intimidated by somebody, then it's time for you not to compromise. Listen to your heart. If somebody's making you feel uncomfortable, then don't let it go. Maybe if you're able to, it's hard to breathe and then speak in a respectful way, but that's what this situation is calling for. Being unwavering, showing the courage that you can come at the situation differently, showing them that you don't need to manipulate to get your own way, but that you can actually get your own way from a warm-heartedness, from friendliness, from being compassionate, but yet protecting yourself. Wow, your self-worth is skyrocketing because you're learning how to do this. And you're also, as you continue doing this, you're going to be setting new boundaries, and you're also going to become like assertive at the right time. And also you're going to be able to feel how it's time to pull back at times. Very, very beautiful. Let's get an ending card for you. Okay. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Okay, so just remember that if you need to go within and nurture yourself, then that's what you need to do, because you can't just like nurture the whole world when you haven't fully nurtured yourself in this area. Okay, so don't beat up on yourself if you don't say the right thing and you just like go back into survival mode, and the elements that you bring to the table aren't grand once in a while, because you can't, this is a really developed energy that you're working on, and you need to be kind to yourself as you heal this part of you, because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? If this part's not healed within you, how can you help heal others? So make sure you take time to really listen to your feelings. Feel your feelings this month, because your feelings are the key to making everything beautiful into your life. All right. So please help me get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. And remember that when you give, you also receive. So every time you give to others, then the universe has the ability to then give to you. So make sure you like this video and leave me a little comment. Let me know how this video worked into your life, and subscribe to this channel. You help me reach 1,000 subscribers, then I can continue, improving this video and coming forward with new and better ways to bring forth this information. All right, until next time, enjoy your month of May, guys. Welcome to your pile number 3. Today you chose this lovely goldstone. And I ask that this beautiful, sparkly goldstone crystal to help to assist you with adding sparkle into your life, jazzing up your current situations with more love and prosperity. Let the energy flow through the camera and into your energy field. All right. So today's reading, we are doing May predictions, seeing if we can come up with any predictions for the month of May for you. All right. So how I'm doing this is the first card coming out will be a significant part of the month for you. Okay. So we've got Virgo moon energy. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab my calendar and see when the Virgo moon's going to be in flux. And we've got Virgo moon coming in on the 16th, 17th, and the 18th of May. Pile number 3. So this is going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are going to be a significant time of the month for my pile number 3. So you might want to mark it on your calendar or just remember those days. Okay, let's see what's going to be happening for you on those. Oh, wow, you've got Jupiter abundance. Lovely. So for the 16th, 17th, and 18th, this is going to be a great time of the month for you to indulge yourself a bit. Maybe, when we think of like the richness in life, we think of like good food, good comforts, fulfilling our senses, seeing beautiful things, feeling beautiful things. So it may be a good time for you to like indulge a little bit, buy yourself a food that you normally wouldn't buy at the grocery store. Maybe take yourself out to eat if you're not big on cooking. Take yourself to like a little better of a scenic place, a place that serves a bit better food than what you're used to eating. Like pamper yourself a little bit, uphold like a more pleasing atmosphere, a more pleasing royal feeling for yourself in these few days. Oh my goodness. Maybe even some of you are going to have abundance, and this will just be a few, obviously, or maybe this is for one of you, but there's definite sense of abundance in these 3 days. So maybe time to like grab like a scratcher or grab something that's going to make you feel like royalty. Maybe it's a new outfit. Maybe it's, doing like a small shopping spree, or like harnessing some great foods that put you into like full pamper mode, full comfort mode, feeling cuddled. Maybe it's like treating yourself to like whipped cream and a fresh fruit, or whipped cream and angel food cake and strawberries. Something rich, something that makes you feel like that you are abundant and royal and taken care of. Really beautiful, really lovely. Maybe wear some purple on these 3 days at one point to just like enhance the royal feeling of that energy. Okay, then we've got the Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I see like a steady stream of income coming to you in this month. There's going to be maybe like I'm not going to say like an over exuberant abundance of wealth, but maybe for some of you, others of you, it's going to be more of like a steady stream of abundance coming in, more like a, maybe your finances are going to start to weed out some of like the hiccups that it had within it. Okay. So you've got the Five of Wands. So some of you are going to be in the spotlight this month. People are going to be looking at you. People are going to be noticing that there's like a change in your energetic field. I feel like you may be going through like a regeneration this month. Could be at the beginning of the month, you're going to be servicing your body, servicing your routines a bit more, taking a look at how you do things, and you may be like stepping up your game a little bit to take care of your body in the first week, and then like the second week you start feeling the benefits of that, of rewiring your sense of health, because people are going to be noticing that you're in a good mood. People are going to be seeing that you're acting like a little bit childish, that you're holding on to like a healthy child mentality. Okay, you've got the 12 in the major arcana, which is the Hanged Man. So you may be hanging out a little bit longer in your workplace, hanging out with someone that is more upbeat, or someone that's like worthwhile, someone that's not gonna like take over the energy, but actually add to the amusement of the day. So there could be someone that's worth your time, worth your attention. Maybe this is someone that you haven't hung out with before. You're noticing that there's something pleasing about their energy, and it's worth your while to give them a little bit of attention. You may be staying in an area of your workplace a little bit longer than normal. Or this may be somebody in your neighborhood. Oh, broken heart. Okay, so you may even feel strong enough this month, in the month of May, to walk away from somebody, to leave behind something that has not been fulfilling you, something that is like more annoying, something that perturbs you. Maybe there's a person in your life that just like kind of discourages you and hinders you somehow. They like inhibit your goodness, and you're not really sure how they do it. There's like a confusion around this person. You're gonna feel like strong enough to release this person from your life this month. It's because of the health, you caring about your health, and you caring about like feeling good, and it brings in a sense of abundance, and which allows you to push out people that are not the right companion for you, someone that's not worth your time and attention. And yeah, this person might want more of your attention once you give them the kick. You know that how that works. When you look when you look another way, they want you more. So this person's probably gonna bring like a whole sense of I can't live without you type of feeling, or like you're amazing, I want to give you the world type of energy. But you're not going to fall for it because you have a sense of strength within you this month. Ooh, you've got the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Yeah, so I feel like your guides are going to be, your ancestors are going to be around you strongly this month, encouraging you to make these beautiful changes in your life. And because you are listening to your intuition of what's going to provide more nurturing and alchemy, love into your life, it's going to like blossom this part of you. Your sacral chakra is an orange chakra, and it controls our ability to feel creative, and our ability to feel spontaneous and fiery and excitable. You're gonna it's you're gonna be out of survival mode this month, because maybe at the beginning of the month you're going to feel a little bit of survival mode. I got to do this to take care of this, to take care of this. But like I feel like in the middle of the month you're going to have like a expansion, and you're just going to feel so freed from, it could be this relationship or the way you're looking at things. I mean, life is ultimately how we view it, right? And you're having like a mind shift, and it's really showing, and it's going to be hurling some changes this month. It's going to bring out a sense of warmness with you, like a fire. You might feel like electrified or excitable at times this month. Oh, there's going to be other times that you're exhausted. So there may be times that you're also exhausted. Like I was feeling that a bit in the first week. So there could be, you really need to listen to your body this month, because it's going to guide you, as well as your ancestors that are around you, giving you intuitive nudges how to nurture yourself in a compassionate way. If you don't listen to what your body is needing, then you're not going to feel as strong. You're not going to feel this childlike nature and this strength that you have within you. Okay. Let's pull some tarot on this broken heart energy. Okay, so somebody around you is not as mature as you are. They out themselves easily. It's like they might look good on paper, or they might look good on the outside. There's something about them that's really like big and noticeable. But when you're around them too long, like their true colors come out, and you see a side of them that is disappointing. That's because you're more of an authentic person than this person is, and you're not going to be able to pretend anymore that this person isn't bringing their A game, and you're not going to appreciate the confusion that this person sows into your life. If someone's sowing confusion into your life, then they're not really they're going to bring in an energy of chaos, and that's not where you're heading. You're heading into enlightenment and creativity and intuitive prospects. Get a card about this Jupiter abundance. Okay, so it's going to be, there's going to be times this month where your intuition is needed to be nurtured. And how do you do that? You do that by releasing repression. You release the things that repress you, that ultimately the things that make you feel dead inside. If you start to feel closed up, like you're not able to freely move within your body, like your energetic field, then that's a pretty good indication that that energy is stagnant, or that person is stagnant, that they're not going to uplift you and nurture you and bring out the best side in you. So this beautiful abundance is yours if you're able to listen to this intuition that is calling to you very strongly this month. And you're going to feel like this beautiful call on those 3 days, the 16th, 17th, and 18th, to really nurture yourself and to gift something to yourself. All right, let's clarify this Virgo energy. Wow. So you're going to know exactly what's healthy for you at the beginning of this month and what is not. You're going to know, like, it's going to be brilliant. You're not going to be able to hide away. So you're really going to have to like force yourself to blind yourself, to close your eyes. If it's like this woman's down here closing, like putting her hand over her eyes, you're going to really have to work hard to not see what's right for your body and for your welfare and for your like, I see like alchemy, for your growth, for your transformation. You have a beautiful transformation this month. Let's get a card on the page. Okay, so there's been times that you haven't known which way to go with a certain person in your workplace, and you're going to be able to feel through that. You're not going to feel blindfolded anymore. There's like, you're going to be able to feel if that person's like good for you or not. And then the second chakra. So you've got the 8, 5, 6, 7, 8 of pentacles. So there might be some times that you are, oh, your spirit guides want you to know that they see the work that you're putting into this situation, and it's not going to go unnoticed. They see you diligently striving and trying and blossoming and surviving, and they don't want you to compare yourself to, you know, how somebody else did this, because your road is very intricate and your road is very, it's holds a certain energy, and your road is your road, and your road is beautiful, and it's not to be compared to anyone else's road, because you are transforming your road, no one else's, and how you do it is going to be very like personal, and it's going to, you know, take the talent that you have, and you will receive the skill set and the tools, and your spirit guides just want to show you their approval to all that you've been doing. Beautiful energy. All right, see anything you need to know. Everything's okay. Yes, that Jupiter energy again, 444. So you may see 444 this month. That's because Spirit is reassuring you that everything's on its way. The universe is listening to what you want, and the universe is answering you. So you do have support, you do have guidance. Talk to your spirit team, because they hear you each time, and you know, you're going to have your big break. You will be receiving your big break. It's just a matter of the perfect timing, and that is what's in store for you. And this month's going to give you a little glimpse of that. All right. Advice. That's exciting. Everything's good. You guys, such a beautiful, beautiful energy. Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. Aww. So I keep feeling your ancestors, your angel team, your spirit team. Like, yeah, talk to them this month, because they're lighting the way for you, and your intuition is the guide. And maybe go out and like talk underneath the stars and send the stars your love as they continue to send you love. All right. That will amplify this energy if you show appreciation to them. All right. So please help me get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I greatly appreciate the support that you've given this channel so far, and I send you so many blessings in return for your support. Please like this video, and definitely subscribe so that I know that you're appreciating these videos and I will be able to continue making more. Please leave a little comment or a big comment. Either way, I'd love to read them and know that this video made sense for you. All right. Until next video, take care, everyone.